Hello. So real quick before we get into battles, I don't want to spend too much time doing nothing, but there is, if you, for whatever reason, we're using the rental code from last video. I have fixed Kartana. He now is level 10 Dynamax Candy instead of level 8. That's the only change. I didn't change anything else, so new code is there. Feel free to take it if you want. But yeah, so welcome back. Episode 8, I think. Last episode went pretty okay. We had some pretty rough luck that cost us, I think, at least one game, and then we went 3 and 4 in 7 games. So I mean, not terrible. That's about 50-50. And given how bad our luck went in at least one of them, it's a coin flip either way. It could have been 4 and 3, 3 and 4. So yeah, feeling pretty good. So we're just gonna play some more. No changes, like I said, other than making Kartana level 10 Dynamax. Yeah, so let's just get right into it. So we were against Groudon and Xerneas. And then they have classic Venusaur, Incin. Interestingly, they have Togekiss. And they have Porygon 2. So I would expect they could just go Groudon, Venusaur, or they could I don't know if I'd expect Xerneas to lead. So if they do that, they'll want a Geomancy. They don't have, or they have Follow Me, so I could Follow Me Geomancy, I guess. Which I do not really have an answer for. If they just go for that. So I think I'm going to have to bring Kartana. And honestly, Zekrom's not great here, to be honest with you. I think I'd rather have Mienshao. Yeah, Xerneas isn't very common, so I actually don't think I've played against one yet. So, not 100% sure how to deal with it. So we'll just have to hope I figure it out. Oh, and I noticed when I record, I use the OBS windowed projector because I'm too lazy to switch over to the actual HDMI input. I noticed that sometimes there's hiccups in the recording. I don't know why. I've updated OBS. I've gone through everything. I looked through the logs. I couldn't figure out why it's happening, so I apologize for that. Hopefully it doesn't happen too much. So they do go Xerneas Togekiss, so this is pretty obviously Follow Me Geomancy. I'm not going to commit my Dynamax here. I think I'm just going to Tailwind and go for a Freeze Dry onto Togekiss. I could probably Tailwind Dual Wing Beat here, or Freeze Dry Dual Wing Beat and Tailwind next turn. They're just going to Follow Me Geomancy, right? And I can't really stop it. What I can do is get rid of Togekiss. So hit him with the Dual Wing Beat as a crit. And then Freeze Dry should easily finish them off. Yeah, I didn't max because 1, I didn't really need to, and 2, I didn't want to break my Gale Wings with Max Hailstorm. So yeah, now they are unfortunately +2 special attack, special defense, and speed, which is quite powerful. But that is what Kartana is here for. Unfortunately, I don't have any way to reduce their special attack. But I think the goal here will be to just do damage to them before Kyurem faints, and then we'll max Kartana. And then I don't think this thing's gonna want to take a max Steel Spike when it's already been damaged. So they go Groudon. Groudon is not a huge issue. So I'm just gonna Freeze Dry into Xerneas and Tailwind. They're probably gonna Rock Slide, right? They're gonna get a double knockout. I could Will-O-Wisp. I could like max guard Will-O-Wisp, but I don't think maxing Kyurem is gonna win me this game right now. I think I'll Tailwind in case they miss Rock Slide, and just like the speed is very important. They're probably even gonna max Xerneas, which is fine, I think. I don't know my calcs, my Xerneas Kartana calcs. I didn't even bother to run them when I was building the Kartana, because I hadn't even seen Xerneas show up yet. Like even I don't even think even like Showdown practice I saw it. So yeah, this thing's a beast, but they only boosted their special defense. They didn't boost their normal defense, so we'll just do what damage we can here. Maybe get a freeze? No, no such luck. Yeah, they're just gonna Starfall my Kyurem. That's fine. I could have maybe saved Kyurem by switching to Mienshao and taking the hit, but like, I don't think Kyurem's not beating +2 Xerneas, right? So they Swords Dance Groudon. Okay, that's an issue. That is an issue. I can Will-O-Wisp them to kind of offset that, but if they have Heat Crash, then Kartana is dead. Dunskies. I just have to kind of hope they don't, I think. So we're going to max Steel Spike Xerneas and Will-O-Wisp the Groudon. I have no idea. I don't even know if Kartana takes a hit, to be honest. From +2 Xerneas. It's gonna be a fair type move though. I should take it. So they won't have like any. I think Xerneas runs any moves that aren't fairy type. So I feel like I should take that. Question is, what's the Groudon set? If it has Fire Punch or Heat Crash, then I lose. Period. In the story, like this, I'm just dead to that. Especially if I don't hit this Will-O-Wisp. Okay, they protect. That is totally fine. They're wasting their own time. So they don't get Will-O-Wisp. Thought I can just press it. Unless they knock out my Talonflame. I guess they assumed I was pressing Overgrowth in the Groudon or something like that. Let's see how much this does. It's max light? Okay. So they take my Talonflame. It's actually good, or not terrible. I think I can handle this Groudon now, actually, because I get Mienshao out on the field. I can fake out the Groudon, and then knock out Xerneas. And they can't protect the Groudon, so... Or they could go for a double. They could max card Xerneas, but that's fine. They're just wasting their own Dynamax. It might be smart for them to do that because it wastes one of my turns of Dynamax, but... So we hit Groudon, hit him with knockout Xerneas. So we're +2 defense and we'll be +1 attack, which is nice. Defense boost on Mienshao doesn't really matter. I don't know how much... I don't know if I might knock out Groudon with a Overgrowth, to be honest. Okay, so it's leftovers Groudon. Alright, so what's their last Pokemon? I should still have Tailwind. It's Porygon too. Okay. Yeah, I can just... I guess... It's an issue if it... Ally switches, I guess. What I'll do here is I'll max Overgrowth and I will Wide Guard. Because Groudon is probably, unless it has a fire move, it's going to be Precipice Blade's Rock Slide most likely, so. This, should cover me if I don't knock them out, unless they have a fire move, which is somewhat common, but I do knock them out. Okay, so that should be a win. Because I'm +2 attack, +2 defense. And I don't think Porygon 2 should have anything that can knock me out. I don't think they carry like fire moves, so It's probably like Try Attack, Trick Room, Recover. Yep. So Manchow go down to Sash. And gets burned, so... yeah, that's a feint. That's... No. Oh, actually, it heals the same amount as it... Okay. So... Grassy Terrain coming in clutch there, actually. So I can just Sacred Sword close combat. Yeah, I'm glad I brought Cortana. I'm glad I identified that as like the only way I win. Now, Porygon, stupid tanky Pokemon, but we're +2, so he go boom. He go boom. Alright, good start. Astro Berry Incineroar. Adamant. Yeah, they did not have a fire type attack. They did have Stone Edge though. I don't think that would matter. And they're plus Spadef. So they're like a bulky Groudon. I guess that makes sense if you're running Swords Dance, you don't need to be Adamant. And I assume they're, yeah, max attack. Almost max HP. Shiny Xerneas. Wait, how come I didn't see it as a shiny in the game? At least I don't think I did. Yeah, Modest. Yeah, they had Thunder. That's interesting. Aromatherapy, that's cool. And they didn't bring Venusaur or... Alright, well, let's get to the next game. See if we can get a streak going today. I think we ended on a pretty good note. We actually hit Ultra Ball, which is nice. So yeah, we ended on a pretty good note yesterday, so... I think the goal right now is to get even so that I don't have more losses than wins, but if we can get the Master Ball too, that'd be pretty cool. I'll probably do this one the same way I did yesterday's, where I just won't edit it. Unless like there's a big pause for whatever reason, but it's kind of nice to just hit upload and go and not have to edit anything. You know, it's lazy content creation, but I feel like as long as I'm giving some commentary between the games, it's not too bad. Unless the games take forever to find. So actually, while we wait, I want to go... Xerneas. Okay. So max Steel Spike on a non-max Xerneas is actually an OHKO. Actually, no, that's not my set. I have 0 attack. It still is. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Okay, so we are against Lunala Groudon. Lunala is a bit of an issue, but the rest of their team is not really that much of an issue. I could go Kyurem Talonflame. The only thing that outpaces me on their team is Venusaur and Charizard. But if they lead with Venusaur, I kind of need Tailwind. It's not really optional. Or else I'm just open to getting Sleep Powdered to death. Yeah, then we'll Spring Comfy. Zekrom can come this game. Zekrom can come play. Because he's good against Charizard. I go Grim Charizard. That's interesting. I hate playing against Grimmsnarl because it always has some kind of shenanigans going on. Yeah, because I can just fake out my Talonflame. And the problem is, like, if they're a trick eject button, I'm just boned if I max, right? Like, it's such an unfortunate scenario to be in. But I will go for the obvious play. In case they decide to switch Groudon in it for whatever reason. To, like, set the sun. Okay, they just Dynamax. They're probably gonna... I mean, they could Light Screen, I guess. They're probably just gonna trick a Lagging Tail or something like that onto me. To negate my Tailwind, which sucks, but... I don't know, we'll see. I should probably log off work before someone messages me. What time did I log in this morning? I mean, I logged in at like 7:30, so yeah. Peace. Alright, my afternoon commute has been completed. What a grueling trip that was. Alright, so Tailwind. Please no trick. Okay, they Light Screen. That's okay, I guess. If they're ancient power Charizard, it's a bit awkward, but so that does a round half. So another one will knock out. I feel like I don't know, Charizard's like to press Airstream, right? Or he just wants to press Wildfire, which would be neutral into me. So okay, no, it's Rockfall. That's good. Good for them. I think that's a pretty common Charizard set, and it's into Talonflame. Okay, that's fine. It's Life Orb, obviously. That's totally fine. Because now I can go Zekrom, and both of my Pokemon should outspeed. So I should be able to get a free knockout on Charizard here. I'll target Charizard with Zekrom, and then I'm going to be taking Chip anyway from Sand, so I'm just going to Hailstorm. And Charizard doesn't take this, so they kind of have to protect. They're in a kind of awkward spot because I can take 2 knockouts. Actually, I don't know if Grimmsnarl faints here. It probably doesn't. Stupid Pokemon, and they have Light Screen, so... But Charizard should not take this, I don't think. Unless they Reflect, which would be unfortunate, but... Well, they Thunder Wave me. Please faint. Cool. So that's good. So I get paralyzed, but it might not be the end of the world. I do. Yep. I mean, that sucks. Definitely. Yeah, that really sucks, actually. I have an issue killing Groudon if I can't actually attack it. I'll be real with you. Thankfully, they can't max it. Oh, they go Lunala. Okay. They're gonna Meteor Beam. Probably into Kyurem. So I will Fusion Bolt them. That's gonna be my read, is because Meteor Beam is super effective to Kyurem, so they probably want to knock it out. I just want to deny them the damage. They Reflect, that's smart. So it's going to be really tough to win this now because of Shadow Shield on top of Reflect and Light Screen. It's going to do like no damage, yeah, unfortunately. And they Trick Room, okay. So that was a bad max card. I didn't think they were going to Trick Room. Does it actually help me though? Well, it doesn't help me because I still am not gonna be able to knock out this stupid Lunala, but I think once my Tailwind peters out, which should be this turn, I'll be Kyurem will be faster because of Paralyze. Yeah, so this is unfortunate, that's for sure. But I think we just have to double attack Lunala and hope. Maybe for a crit. They're gonna Spear Break me. Okay. If they didn't double target Zekrom, that's pretty good, but they probably double target Zekrom. Meteor Beam. Okay. Unfortunately, I should have Helping Handed. I should have read the Meteor Beam and Helping Handed because Kyurem's just gonna faint here. Alright, so +2 Fusion Bolt, but they still have Shadow Shield. So close. Actually, that should be Draining Kiss range. I think I protect Draining Kiss this turn. And then next turn I can Floral Healing. Might not be over, but I still have, assuming they have Groudon, like, it's still gonna be really, really tough to win this. With Trick Room up. I'm assuming Spirit Break in the Zekrom. Okay, good. So I eat that. Sandstorm goes away, that's good. I'm not taking any more chip. I think they're gonna send their Groudon anyway, so it doesn't matter, because the sun will go up. The thing is, I don't one-shot Groudon. Especially not, like, he's just gonna hit me because of Trick Room. Right? There's still 2 turns of it. So I can Floral Healing. I mean, I could go for... I could go for Double Protect and Reverse Trick Room. But that's like a 10%, right? Like, that's not a great win con to go for. So I'm just going to Dragon Claw Groudon and hope for the best. Maybe they miss Precipice Blaze or something. Spear Break into Comfy. Okay. Comfy takes it. How much does this do? Ah, that's not enough. Yeah, that's not nearly enough. How many turn Trick Room? Last turn Trick Room? Okay. So I Giga Drain and Protect. I wonder if Comfy with citrus berry is better overall. Yeah, the problem is I still don't knock it out. Unless... Yeah, they still have 3 turns to Reflect because they're light clay. So I only win with a crit on Groudon. Well, maybe I'll just get a crit. Nope. I mean, I guess I win on... No, they don't miss. Unfortunate. It's close. I think I did what I was supposed to win, but... I didn't really have a Lunala answer, unfortunately. I don't think I, in general, have much of a Lunala answer. Or at least I don't know what my answer to it is on the team, if I have one. I wonder how much, I think it's more the combination of Lunala plus screens that I don't have an answer for. Like, I can beat Lunala if there's no Grimmsnarl. Grimmsnarl is like a huge nuisance. I wonder if, oh, this is a cool team. Okay, VGC. Excuse me. VGC 2022. Having Brick Break on someone might be good. I'll have to look at that after. Okay, so we're against Zacian Sun. Plus Talonflame. So we have to go Talonflame. I think Kyurem Talonflame. I could go Zekrom Talonflame if I think they might go Talonflame Zacian. We'll go Comfy and Zekrom. No man shot this game. Kartana can learn Brick Break. Maybe I should teach Kartana Brick Break. Right. Right? Isn't that... I mean, it's 15 base power less than Sacred Sword, but... Could be a tech. I haven't really been using Sacred Sword that much. Alright, they just go Groudon Venusaur. So there's an easy way I can win this game, and there's a hard way. So the easy way is dual Wing Beat hits Venusaur, and I max Hailstorm the Groudon. The problem is, do they have a switch into Hailstorm? Kind of. I don't think anything wants to take it though. Is the thing. The potential downside here is if they max Venusaur on turn 1 instead of going for Sleep Powder, which they do not. Okay, so I just have to hit Dual Wing Beat and hope they're not Copa Berry. Hitting Dual Wing Beat though, that seems to be the tricky part playing this team. So we'll have to cross our fingers here. They could max Groudon, I guess, but okay, they don't max anything. Dual Wing Beat hits, and they are not Koba, and that should be a clean Oak. Oh, or not. They'll die to Hail, I guess. They hit me with... Did I not plan that right? I feel like that's supposed to... So that's really bad. I wonder what the roll is for that, because I thought that was gonna just knock out. So that's quite unfortunate. I can switch to Comfy and try to like heal myself up, I guess. There's gonna Sleep Powder though, right? So, I guess since it's already happened, I can actually run the calc. It's not helping me at all at this point. Dual Wing Beat with Expert Belt. 2 hits. Say, oh, it's only a 56% chance to OHKO. I could have Helping Handed, I guess, but... Okay, so they go to Zacian. And Giga Drain into my Comfy. It actually does a lot of damage, so they heal up, so I can't actually knock them out that easily. Kyurem is asleep. And I don't have Tailwind up. So I might as well just go for Max Guard here. I could Trick Room, but it does not help me against Groudon. And I'm probably fainting here anyway, so I'm just gonna Floral Healing before I get knocked out. Oh, I woke up. Okay, I don't know if Floral Healing works through Protect then, actually. Yeah. Well, I mean, I covered in case I didn't wake up, so. Problem is they can just Sleep Powder me again. I have to attack Zacian here. It's actually Sun Boosted Flare Blitz. But I'm not faster than Zacian. I could switch Kyurem to Zekrom and press Flare Blitz. The problem is that doesn't really move the needle for me. I basically need to Earth Power and Tailwind here. I could Will-O-Wisp and switch to Zekrom. I can even Flare Blitz. Flare Blitz should just knock out, right? But then I probably... No, I need Tailwind. I think that's not gonna work. Okay, they take out Venusaur. They go Lapras. That's fine. I Tailwind. Are they gonna max Lapras, I guess? I don't know if this knocks out. It does not. Yeah, that Pokemon's so dumb. People just build it bulky because it literally can. It's got such high attack that you don't even have to run max attack on it. You could just like run Adamant and then put it like no attack in. And then run like a bunch of HP or special defense, which I think people do. Okay, so they're gonna max Lapras. And I am going to Fusion Bolt and Flare Blitz. There's Zacian, I guess. Yeah, it's a rough one. The Dueling Beat, assuming that the Dueling Beat was gonna knock out was the problem. It's a roll in my favor, but not by much. So, yeah, I wish the more and more I run into this, I wish I could just run Adamant, but then I don't outspeed Whimsicott, which is an issue. Alright, Zacian goes down. I hope they're not weakness policy Lapras, or else it's 100% over. It's probably over anyway, but... Okay, I do over half, so 2 KO there, weakness policy. Yep, GG. GG. Unless they're targeting Talonflame, which they are. It's probably gonna knock out anyway. Maybe not, but... They get Aura Veil up, so... Unlucky. Well, not unlucky, but... I wonder if putting Brave Bird back on is just better than Dual Wing Beat. I don't know, because it's kind of nice to be able to break the Sash, but like, not OHKOing if it's not Sash is just really unfortunate. Alright, I mean, let's get Precipice Bladed to Oblivion, unless they miss like 3 in a row or something. Nope. Yeah, I needed the plan for... Okay, well, at least now I know that Dueling Beat doesn't knock out. So I guess the play was... I mean, it depends if they were Sash. Right? If they're Sash, I didn't really have a better play. I guess the better play would have been Helping Hand. I mean, I can try that in the future. Just Helping Hand, Dueling Beat. Because that's guaranteed. I mean, assuming it hits, obviously, but... Yeah, it'd be nice if I could be Adamant Talonflame, but then I don't outspeed Timid Whimsicott, which is like half the point of running Dueling Beat in the first place. Like, if I wasn't going to outspeed Whimsicott, then I would just run Brave Bird anyway. In which case, I wouldn't need to be Adamant. It's kind of like a paradox. And I don't think Sharp Beak makes a difference there, right? It's a better roll, I guess, with Sharp Beak. I mean, I could go back to Sharp Beak. The thing is, actually, I could go back to Sharp Beak because Flare Blitz is not on... I think I've come to find that the Picolytic set for Zacian that they put in this damage calc by default is not accurate. And that they run bulk, so like, Expert Belt Flare Blitz is not a knockout. It's never an OHKO against most Zacians, so... I can actually go back to Sharp Beak and at least have a 75... It goes from 56 to 75% to OHKO Venusaur at that point with Sharp Beak, so maybe better. So they have Lugia, Calyrex, Shadow. Ugh, this team is going to be very, very annoying to play against. Though I kind of like Kartana here. Against... I like Max Kartana actually a lot here. I'll go Kyurem, Talonflame. I mean, this could be like a Trick Room team. But I will go Kyurem, Talonflame. And we'll go Kartana and... I think Manchow in the back. I don't think I'm... Zekrom could have been good actually, but... I don't know. I'm not really feeling Zekrom, to be honest with you. It needs the policy active in most games because of every freaking game there's like Reflect or Intimidate or... Being a physical attacker is hard. I feel like the special attackers have it so much easier. I say that having not played against an Incineroar yet, but... Yep. So this is... I should have led with Manchow. Oops. Yeah, they're gonna Astral Barrage. They're gonna follow me Astral Barrage here. Or Expanding Force. Probably Astral Barrage. I should have led Manchow for Wad Guard. That's not great. I don't know how much Astral Barrage does to me when I'm maxed. The problem, right, is their special defense is boosted. I think my best option is to max Quake and Tailwind. That's probably the closest I'm going to get to being able to take a Natural Barrage comfortably. Yeah, this was a bad lead by me. I should have seen the Calyrex and Indeedee coming. Manchow would have helped a lot because I can just Wad Guard and then their Calyrex can't really press anything. And then I just take Indeedee out and then knock off Calyrex. Oh, they protect Calyrex. Okay. Fine by me. I don't know why, but... So I guess special defense boost, which should help. It's Expanding Force. Okay, I don't know exactly why they decided to do that, but what I'm gonna do now is I am going to Flare Blitz Indeedee and press Max Hellstorm because they're probably following me Expanding Force now. I don't know if Flare Blitz knocks out actually. Depends on their set, I guess. No, not even close. Might have been better to max guard switch to... I got a max guard switch to Mienshao. But I get rid of Indeedee this way, so I guess it's not the end of the world. And Mienshao actually just beats Calyrex with Tailwind up. How much does this do? It could be worse. I'm gonna, I think, knock out whatever comes next to Calyrex and then knock off Calyrex. It's Life Orb. Yeah, they take a lot of chip. They're not Sash. I don't have to worry about them surviving a knockoff. Ah, they go Grimmsnarl. So they can fake me out this turn. Actually, no, they can't. I'm inner focused. Duh. They could do some shenanigans. Okay, they protect, I guess. They're gonna know I'm knockoff now. They light screen. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. Yeah, they know I'm knockoff now. Yeah, Brick Breaker and Kartana would have been pretty nice this game for the late game. Okay, so now I have to wide guard. It's my last turn in Tailwind. Yeah, I want to wide guard and freeze dry. Actually, no, I should be... Here's the problem. If they're Thunder Wave and they hit me with Thunder Wave, then I won't knock off before them, and I will die to... I think I need to read that. It's my last turn in Tailwind too, which is unfortunate. I need to get rid of Calyrex this turn, or else I won't win. Okay, they reflect. That's okay, I guess. Freeze Dry comes out. I don't know if this knocks out. Well, not even close. What the heck? Astral Barrage does not work. I should have knocked off then. Yeah, so they're just gonna Astral Barrage again. I mean, I guess, right? I can just keep wide guarding. They don't really have... I mean, they could switch Calyrex out. They might have Lugia. Now, here's the question. Well, the other option they have is, like, Grimmsnarl hasn't revealed... It's probably Light Clay, so it can't trick me with anything. It could be Thunder Wave, but it's probably... It's either Thunder Wave or Fake Out. They can protect Calyrex. I think I need to read the Protect on Calyrex. In target Grimmsnarl here. Thankfully, Wide Guard can't fail if I use it in succession. Okay, they just have Psychic. Okay. That sucks because I could have knocked them out and I didn't, but... Actually, that's really bad. I thought they were going to protect, to be honest, but I guess that makes sense. Rather unfortunate. Yeah, I played bad this game. So yeah, they're +2, so I don't think I'd take this, even with AV. And they still have Lugia. And I don't want to activate with Lugia's policy either. So they're just gonna Astral Barrage. I can't do much about that. I had a win condition too. If I I didn't think they were gonna have Psychic, I'll be real with you. I feel like a lot of Calyrex don't carry a single target move. Because Wide Guard's not that widespread, so I feel like that wasn't really a bad read by me. Like, not reading that they would have Psychic. Doesn't seem like it was that bad by me. At least I had Dynamax. Yeah, I don't really beat Lugia with Kartana once it's Dynamaxed. Yeah, I needed to. The problem was that. So I assume I go down both. Yeah. The problem was that if Calyrex protected and I didn't knock out Grimmsnarl, I think Grimmsnarl would have just knocked out my Kyurem with Spirit Break. So I needed to read the Protect there, but I think even if I read the Protect, it wouldn't have mattered. Because I had, like, I don't know, I just didn't account for them having Psychic. I guess that's what it comes down to. Yeah, I know, it's obviously weakness policy, Lugia. Lugia had Psychic too. I had 2 single target moves, actually. Okay. Yeah, that's just my inexperience. I didn't think that a Calyrex would... I thought most likely they wouldn't, right? Which I don't think is that insane, but... I guess I can check what the traditional... 15% have Energy Ball. And, like, yeah, Psychic doesn't even show up on this list, so, like I can't be that mad for not seeing that coming. Like, I assume it's Trick Room and maybe Expanding Force instead of Psychic. I definitely didn't expect Energy Ball and Psychic. So this is Zacian, Calyrex, Amoongus, Zapdos, Dragapult, and Snorlax. It's a decent Kartana game if I can get boosted. I go Kartana Talonflame. Kyurem Zekrom. Does Zekrom help here? Not really. I mean, it loses Dragapult. I can bring Mancha, I guess. I don't know. The more I play, the more I feel like Zekrom is the odd man out here. Zapdos Zacian. Now, bit awkward, but I can Steel Spike Zacian and Tailwind. They could protect Zacian though. I could double Zapdos. I think I Steel Spike Zacian and actually try for Dual Wing Beat. Okay, they max Zapdos. Why didn't I just Tailwind? I need to stop trying to think so hard. Like, just press Tailwind, man. I don't know why I'm so averse to just pressing Tailwind. Speed is so important, and I'm just giving it up now. Because I'm not Airstreaming or Tailwinding. What's Zapdos gonna have? Zapdos shouldn't have a super effective move against me, right? I don't think so. Properly Dynamax Candied Kartana to the rescue, hopefully. Maybe. Okay, they protect. That's actually fine. Unless they're like weakness policy Zapdos, but they're not. Okay, they're gonna Knuckle. Oh, that's super effective. Okay. So they get an attack boost. I'll get a defense boost, so they kind of offset each other. And that does not do enough damage. The problem is I don't have another Zacian answer. So I just have to go for another Steel Spike. Right, because, yeah. I mean, I'm still full, so I can Tailwind. So at least I get another defense boost before they attack me. They can switch Zacian out, I guess. Alright, believe. Maybe crit? Yeah. It's such a bulky Pokemon for how much damage it can do. It's insane. Okay, the Behemoth played my Talonflame. I don't think that knocks me out. Yeah. And they Knuckle again. Okay, so I can actually... I think I will Airstream their Zapdos. And just Flare Blitz Zacian. They could protect Zacian, obviously, but... I'm gonna Airstream... and Flare Blitz Zacian. Yeah, they just protect. That's fine. That's a good thing I didn't try to target them. I don't know if... I don't know. Without a boost, Kartana's damage output isn't that crazy. Yeah, it's not enough. But I mean, honestly, it's not the worst position because I still have Tailwind, so I can knock both out next turn. Kind of surprised that knocked me out, to be honest. They are +2. What's my I kind of go Mienshao here. Alright, so I need to take a double knockout this turn, which should be pretty easy, because I can just... So Zacian is +1 speed from... So he's at 330 speed right now. I just have a calculator. I'm double speed right now, so I'm... Okay, that's 340. Okay, so I need to Aerial Ace Zapdos and Close Combat Zacian. They detect. Oh, better knockout. Okay. I think I should have one more turn of Tailwind, or because I didn't Tailwind my first turn of Dynamax. It's Dragapult. Okay. Yeah, one more turn of Tailwind. So I will Aerial Ace Zapdos and knock off Dragapult. They might not expect this. The 2 defense boosts are clutch right there on Kartana. Alright, I pick up an attack boost. Does this knock out? Super effective. Dragapult's not very bulky. It does not. But there's Yachi Berry. My Tailwind ends, which is unfortunate. They're gonna Sucker Punch me, obviously. And they have Calyrex. Yeah, they're gonna Sucker Punch and Astral Barrage, I guess. So I can switch. The problem is, like, it doesn't matter if... No, I should not switch. I should just Leaf Blade Calyrex and knock off Calyrex. I could Wide Guard. Might not be bad. I'm gonna Leaf Blade. I'm gonna actually Smart Strike, Dragapult, and Wide Guard. They're gonna Sucker Punch. Like, it's pretty obvious, but... I would rather not take the damage on Kyurem. I've revealed Wide Guard, so it comes down to what they have as their set. And now the Mind Game's in my... I still have my Sash up, actually. I get a Helping Hand knockoff, but then I go down the Sash. Do I think they double my... Okay, what's my play here? I think my play is Draco Calyrex. Is it double Calyrex? Because then if they'll bring me down the Sash, but then I just get Sucker Punch. I have to kill Dragapult. The problem is they can Sucker Punch my... I don't know. Yeah, they have Giga Drain. Doesn't do any damage, though. Okay, and Dragon Darts. That's gonna hurt. But that shouldn't knock me out. Okay. There's Sash. But... Like that. So yeah, I don't fight to another Giga Drain. At least I don't think I do. Unless they crit me, I guess. So the play is Freeze Dry Calyrex and Wide Guard. In hope, I guess. Because the only way they win this is if they Astral Barrage, right? Though I guess if they had if they had another move other than Giga Drain, they would have used it. Yeah. All right, we've got to win at least. So what, are we 2-2 or 1-2? Did I win one yet? I think I did. Yeah, I should be. Am I 2-2 or 2-3? I don't know. How long have I been recording? Almost an hour. I can actually check what my record was before, because I'm curious. Okay, I ended 31 and 36 yesterday. Let's remember that. Yeah, it was Zacian, Lumberry, Zapdos. That makes sense. Giga Drain's an interesting choice. They'd protect. See, this is more like the set I expect on Calyrex, like protect Trick from Astral Barrage and then one move, usually like Expanding Force or something. I'm glad we didn't see that guy. It was Yachi Berry, which I knocked off. They were max speed. Interesting. All right, let's play one more, I think. So I was 31 and 36, did I say? Yeah, so I'm 2 and 3. Alright, let's hopefully win this last one and 50-50 again. It's getting warm in my room, so I want to stop the recording, open my door. Oh boy. This is not a fun team to play against. I mean, actually, this game, if I can get rid of Incineroar, then Kartana has a really good game. Like a really, really good game, right? I could actually lead Kartana and go for damage right away. I could delay Kartana Talonflame. That's a really aggressive lead, but I could go Kartana Mienshao, actually. That covers for Incin. And then I'll go Kyurem and I could do Comfy. I don't... Talonflame is pretty good here. I'll bring Talonflame. He's actually good for damage. Alright. Last game of the day. Probably. Last game, TM. Incin Palkia. Okay. This could be Fake Out Trick Room. Intimidate sucks, actually. I can max Knuckle. Or would I rather max Airstream? Because they're... actually, I don't think I need speed this game. I will just max Knuckle. And Mienshao should go first. Actually, I should verify that. I don't actually know which one of these is faster. Yeah, Mienshao is. Okay. Oops. Yeah, so this is kind of a gamble, but it's not really so much of a gamble. Close combat, it depends on the set on Incin if I one-shot them. Ideally, I don't want to one-shot them. Ideally here, I want to bring them low and then have Kartana finish them, because then I get +1 on Kartana. But I knocked them out. That's okay though. Like, it's Incin gone, so. And I still get an attack boost from Knuckle, and they're gonna Trick Room. So Overgrowth would have been better, but this way I'm back to neutral, so. Win some, lose some kind of deal. Yep, there's the Trick Room. I didn't bring Comfy to revert this, but I was gonna have to play slow, or I'm gonna have to. I'm slow now and they're fast. They go Calyrex. I would expect them to. I want a Steel Spike here for sure in the Calyrex, and I want to Wide Guard. I would expect them to max... they could max Calyrex, though, and max Hailstorm. But I think Wide Guard's still my better play, because they could max Palkia. Problem is, they're probably Weakness Policy, and I doubt Steel Spike even comes close to knocking them out. Alright, please be Palkia. Please be Palkia. Please be Palkia, please be Palkia. Okay. I think that's good? I don't know, actually. But that means they're probably pressing Glacial Lance, which is good. But, I mean, Steel Spike's definitely not going to knock them out. It's just going to activate their policy if they have one. Is this going to be Geyser? Wormwind. Okay, they're going to lower my attack. That makes sense. Which is unfortunate. I'm now -1 again, and I'm just going to activate their policy for them. That's like crit, maybe? No. Oh, they're not weakness policy. Okay, so I could just max Steel Spike again. They could protect. I could Overgrowth Palkia and protect, or not, Wide Guard again. My attack's gonna be neutered though by this Palkia pressing Wormwind a lot. Yep, okay, so I read the protect, which is fine. I could have knocked off Palkia, I guess, but I Wide Guard in case they don't protect, because it's catastrophic if they don't, but because, I mean, I'm going down here and... Oh, never mind. Okay, I'm -2 attack, though, unfortunately, so this is not going to do a lot. Yeah, I have a damage problem now. I kind of, like, need to get Kartana out, which I can't really do. And now I'm unfortunately healing them a little bit. I am healing myself a little bit too. So he has one more turn of Dynamax. He's just gonna Wormwind again. Do I sack Talonflame to keep Kartana alive? How many turns of Trick Room? 2. I'm gonna sack Talonflame. They might target my Mienshao though, but I like can't sack Kyurem. I just have to press Wide Guard again. I need to reset my attack if I want Kartana to be able to do anything. And once Trick Room ends, I don't need Talon because they're gonna be all slow on their team. So they should knock out Mienshao here, but they might Tunnel Vision, like Geyser, into Talonflame. That's fine. I don't think I really... I mean, Talonflame would have been nice, obviously, but I don't think I need him to win this game. Hopefully. So there's one turn of... Unfortunately, the problem is I don't have Protect on anything. So whatever comes in is going to take a hit. It's gonna Wormwind me. Actually, no, it can't. It'll have to Spatial Rend or whatever. Who do I think their last Pokemon is? Might be P2. It's probably not Rillaboom. I feel like they would have brought it in by now. Maybe not actually. So it's the last turn of Trick Room. They're gonna... I mean, they're just gonna Glacial Lance, right? So like I have to Wide Guard. They're gonna Glacial Lance. They could target... It's probably Roar of Time or something. Okay, I think this is my play. If they read it, they read it. Oh, they finally pressed the move that's not Glacial Lance. Them using it to... Okay, what's his Spatial Rend? How much does this do? That's a lot of damage. Okay. Cure him in a dream, I guess? Wait, Spatial Rend. Okay, Spatial Rend is just increased critical hit ratio. Alright, Smart Strike, Calyrex, and Freeze Dry Palkia. They might be expecting... I mean, they should expect Freeze Dry, obviously. I don't think protecting Calyrex helps them. I feel like Palkia should definitely feint to this because it should be 4x super effective because he's Water Dragon. So this might still be winnable. They withdraw Palkia to go Amoongus. I don't know if this might... They protect Calyrex. Guess I want to be able to Rage Powder next turn. Freeze him? No. Alright, so here's the question. Alright, Kartana's faster. So if they Rage Powder... I think I still just double the... I need the Draco. I need the Draco, which sucks. Because Earth Power won't knock out. That's very unfortunate. Yep, there's Rage. It's gonna be Rage Powder Glacial Lance. So I Smart Strike. Oh yeah, Rage Powder doesn't work on... Yeah, I lose actually. Because Rage Powder doesn't work on Kartana. That's actually a funny interaction that lost me the game. Oh, they Trick Room. I still lose, but that's a funny interaction that loses me the game there. Because if Rage, I forgot, yeah, because if Rage Powder worked on Kartana would have knocked out the Amoongus, and then I would have Draco Meteored the Calyrex, which I don't know, that might not even knock out, to be honest, but I feel like it should. But now I just get Glacial Lanced, so it's over. Trick Room was smart by them. I mean, I feel like they could just Glacial Lance and it's over anyway, so... Unfortunate. I think I'll play one more. It feels bad to lose on the game like that. If I had saved my Dynamax, though, I think I would have needed to bring Comfy to do that. Comfy would have been a great bring this game over Talonflame, actually, in hindsight. I can't win in the Ultra Ball tier. Yeah, Trick Room teams are hard for my team to play against. I haven't played against very many of them, so I'm still not... What the heck? What the heck? What the heck? I don't even know what this Pokemon learns. There's like... There's no Giratina sets. It's Ghost Dragon. And it's bulky. Was it usually carry? If it weren't for Cinderace, it's a good Kartana game. I think I will bring it anyway. I don't know. I don't think I like Zekrom anymore. Maybe I'm just being reactionary, but I don't know, I'm just not feeling it. Just thinking about Lunala, you know? Gotta keep losing to it. Dragapult, Whimsicott. Not sure what their plan was there. Okay. Seismitoad's not the problem. I just need to get rid of Cinderace. So let me... I can max, though. I can max Quake. And Tailwind. I wonder if Max Guard Tailwind is safer this turn. In case I get paralyzed. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Give myself 2 chances, I guess. Though they could just knock out my Talonflame. And they didn't bring Giratina. Which is kind of weird, but... So I mean, I already took 2 KOs. I only need 2 more, so it's okay to... I feel like it's okay to waste a turn in my Dynamax. Just to make sure that I don't lose on a Paralyze. Alright, I'm faster than them even without Tailwind. That's good to know. Where's the speed tie? It's probably Seismitoad maxing then. Yeah. I think Kartana can handle that. Kartana's faster than Kyurem, so even if I don't have Tailwind, then... They didn't max... Okay, no Paralyze? Cool. Alright, I should win now. I want them to knock out Kyurem here. Or not Kyurem, Talonflame. That's interesting. It, changes his type even if he can't hit. So now he's Steel type. I was gonna Quake him anyway, so doesn't matter. I have to be worried about Max Guard Flare Blitz. I don't think Cinderace is a... Honestly, I don't think Seismitoad is a problem either. Like, I'm just gonna Max Quake the Cinderace because it will faint, unless it changes, unless it like Sucker Punches or something to change its type. I think it would still faint. It's not a bulky Pokemon. It could be Sash, I guess, which would suck, but it was probably Sash Whimsicott. Because they probably thought turn 1 we'd trade Tailwinds and he'd Thunderwave my Talonflame, and then I guess I mean, they would probably assume that Dragapult's dying, so yeah, rip Seismitoad. Kartana is not the matchup you want for that, my friend. Why do I get this game? Like... He just goes to show the skill variance, even at, like, that you can find, like, the best player and then the worst player, like, back to back. I guess my team just matched up better against this team than the last team, but... Swift Swim. It was AV. Expert built Cinderace. Good substitute, that's interesting. Oh, they have Memento. Maybe they were gonna... Maybe they thought that they would outspeed my Talonflame and taunt it and Thunderwave it and then Tailwind the next turn, but... Alright. Last game for sure this time. That one didn't count. That was a weird game. Yeah, that one was a weird one. You know, you're just gonna find some weird stuff, you know? That's the way it goes. All right. Oh, they have Comfy Zekrom. Comfy Zekrom, Marowak's interesting. They have Torn Ogre. I actually like the idea of a Kartana Talonflame lead here. It sucks if they go Zekrom Comfy, it's bad. I mean, I could go Kyurem Talonflame and then Freeze Dry Kyogre. That might actually be better. And bring Kartana in the back. And then what do I do about their Zekrom when if they set it up? I could counter with my own Zekrom, I guess. This guy's team is one Rillaboom, or I guess Rillaboom Kyogre are his top 20 Pokemon, but he's got 4 cool boys that you don't see. Yeah, I don't think the Comfy Zekrom lead is very strong. Unless they ally switch, I guess. And they just go Zekrom Comfy. Okay. Yeah, so they... I mean, I outspeed their Zekrom. At least I should. I do. So, I mean, I can just press Max Hailstorm. I could also target the... I could Will-O-Wisp the Zekrom and target the... I could Will-O-Wisp Zekrom anyway, I guess. It's kind of faint, though. So I just Tailwind. Thing is, they don't switch. So they could... they could ally switch Dragonclaw, which would suck. But I think it would still be okay, because they're definitely not OHKOing me with Dragonclaw. And I'm going to have speed control for the rest of the game. Okay, they just max. So I guess they are just going for it. Maybe they think I'm not expecting it. I mean, they could still ally switch, I guess. That would be the devil's move. Okay, they do not ally switch. So they're just going to take a free Hailstorm, I guess. Which they actually take, which will activate their policy. And they actually didn't Draining Kiss themselves. Kind of unfortunate. What was their move then? Max Wormwind. Owie. Well, that sucks. I kind of assumed that was going to knock out. I guess I could have Max Wormwinded, but it gets hard countered by ally switch. So what's their Comfy doing? I just lost. Because I Tailwinded. I have no... and Talonflame got hit by Hail, so I have no priority move now. That's funny. You reap what you sow, I guess. Let's Flare Blitz. Yeah, that was a really smart Trick Room. That was a good read by them, because... Okay, it's Max Wormwind. 2 Talonflame. Yeah, good read by them. What can you do? I guess I should have read that. I didn't really see that option, to be honest with you. Yeah, now they can just floral healing on repeat. Yeah, that's really smart. Trick Room. What was my counterplay? I mean, I could have just not Tailwinded, but I'm still slower even if I... like, the play would I guess... Warwind probably would have knocked out. Because I think it's higher base power than... It's like 10 higher base power than Hailstorm. I could have doubled Zekrom instead of Tailwinding, I guess. But... I don't know. That's kind of just like a sick play by them, right? Oh well. That's what you get for playing the one more game. Yeah, they're just gonna keep floral healing. They have my strat, and they just did it, and it worked. They didn't even have to set it up themselves. I set it up for them. Yeah, I don't even know why I'm stalling here. Just leave. Oh, special Zekrom. That's cool. What's Zekrom's stats? Oh, he's got 120 special attack. When you're boosting it by +2, I guess that's still pretty solid. Wonder if they're min speed. I don't have protect obviously, so I can't really do anything. Yeah, we'll stop there. I keep saying I was gonna stop. Unfortunate end, but so we're seven games under 500, but we did rank up, just barely. Like, we're at the bottom of 10. But, you know, it's all a learning experience, and I can still make adjustments, so... Yeah, I know. Maybe I'll think of some slight changes and adjustments, but I think I just have to play better, so... Yeah, we'll try again next time. See ya.